You're muted.
Self during that?
Huh?
Did you unmute yourself during the intro?
Well,
it automatically mutes you, doesn't it?
I thought it did too. That's why I was confused.
Oh, hey there, kiddos. Looks like you found your dad's anime stash. It's going to be a good one. With me this week is our best friend, Sai. Mark, unfortunately, has diarrhea, and he won't be here tonight, so it'll just be us. But we're going to be reviewing a little anime you may have heard of called Rising of a Shield Hero.
Of the Shield Hero. He's the one and only.
Well, he's not the one and only. He's not even the first Shield Hero. But that's not the point. Sai, you watched this before. What do you think of it? You watched it before it was cool enough to be on this podcast.
Yeah, I actually liked it. Even though a lot of people tell me not to like it.
Why? Who told you not to like it?
Sugoi Summit.
Yeah, I was gonna say you don't have to give names. Just give us.
Yeah, no, he doesn't like it. I don't know. You'd have to ask him. But a lot of people seem to not like it because of the not good revenge. Like the unsatisfying revenge you get at the end of season 1.
That's the thing about revenge. Most of the time, it's not satisfying.
I know, but I mean, I liked it because it was on character.
It was on character. So just for the
each can have their own opinion.
They can. So I get why someone would come in and say, I don't want to watch this. I've seen 9,000 isekais. Why do I have to watch another one? There's a lot of isekai out there.
It definitely doesn't do anything new.
Mm-mm. It does one thing, though. Watching Naofumi mature, you don't see as much as that as you should.
Yeah,
he really grows a lot in this anime, which is one of my favorite things to watch that character growth. To start it off, we have Naofumi Iwatani. If that's not his name, we're going to claim it is. He's a upper middle class Japanese kid, and he likes playing on the internet and reading books. And one day he goes to the library and reads a book about the 4 cardinal heroes, and he gets sucked into the book. Classic.
That's a new one.
That's a new one. No, this isn't the first time I've seen him sucked into a book.
Really?
Yeah.
Might have been the first one.
It was really long too.
It's definitely not an overdone one though.
It's not as overdone. Definitely.
It's not. There's no trucks hitting people. He didn't slip and fall on an ice cube. I was actually thinking. I was actually for some reason before you said he got sucked in the book. I was confusing it with what is the one? Otome Hero, and he just like falls down.
Oh, the dating sim one.
Yeah.
Where he has to play the game for his sister, and then he trips and dies.
Yeah.
I watched the first episode of that, and the second episode went low, and I didn't care enough to bring it back
hilarious. Up. So bad. It's so bad. It's good.
So the Shield Hero finds out he's one of 4 legendary heroes. We got the shield, the sword, the bow, Lance. And the you say lance. I like I don't know.
Spear.
Spear, pike, I don't know, whatever they want to call it. It's a stick with a point on it. We've seen them 1,000 times. Yeah. You know what they are. And they are tasked with defending this world from waves. And the waves are waves of monsters, of course.
Yes. And we get a, what is it called? A twist towards the middle?
Twist. Towards the beginning, honestly. Let's start at that, where so the king of this world, called I know. He called them forth, and the Shield Hero and his compatriots need to level up so, they can fight these waves. So they call in all these warriors, and the warriors get to pick which team they're on. and no one wants to be on the Shield Heroes team, and it's sad.
Well, there's this one girl.
So, yeah, there's this one girl named Bitch, and she
Spoiler. Her name is
spoiler.
Peach.
So nobody wants to be on her team, but one of the people
But
who
it's
were
not
teaming up with the
surprising.
Sword Hero decides to team up with him, and it was all a ploy. And she accuses him of rape and steals all of his shit and gives it to the Sword Hero. Who, let me just say, the Sword Hero
The Lance Hero.
is who's
The Sword Hero is the dude with the black hair.
Oh, is it? I'm getting confused.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Lance Hero. The Lance Hero is criminally dangerously stupid. Dude is so dumb. It's anything anyone says to this guy, he believes it.
By vagina.
He is. So this girl brings all of his stuff to the Lance Hero, and then he's on his own. So he goes out into the woods and beats balloons to death with his shield for a couple of days.
He even catches a few, like if they're Pokemon.
So it's pretty cool. He can take the balloons after he kills them and put them into a shield and unlock new shields. And then his other trick is he can let them bite him and just walk around hiding a bunch of them.
And uses them for underhanded, what is it called? Strong arming the merchants.
Well, to be fair, he had to strong arm his way to a regular price, so it is what it is.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So he makes a little money to survive, and then obviously makes the next step, and he gets a slave. The slave stuff was a little much for me. But
yeah, it's not the first time though.
It's not. No, we've seen it before. But he's he meets our girl, Rough Talia.
And he clearly, yeah, he it's definitely one of the how do you put this? Less egregious slave relationships?
Yeah.
He definitely cares about her.
Yeah, I mean the odd part is though it's not even the least egregious slave agreement he has. So
yeah.
So Rough Talia is a
human.
Demi-human?
Yeah, I think so.
I get confused on some of the terms. So she basically, is that you? Is that me?
You playing with the dog?
That's all right. I just want to make sure it wasn't coming from my house like someone whistling and killing me.
It's the dog.
So him and Rough Talia become fast friends, and they become a party. So Rough Talia, it starts off as this almost father-daughter relationship with her, which I liked a lot. But then as she levels up, she ages up, and then it becomes more romantic type, and I didn't care for that.
One-sided.
Yeah, but I don't know. It is, but I liked it. Yeah. Like a little later on, he says she's like his daughter, and I thought that was a better dynamic for them.
Yeah. I could agree with that.
So, the Shield Hero, he everybody in town hates him because they think he's a rapist, and they know he's a slave owner. So he decides,
and they just don't like the Shield Hero too.
They don't like. They never like the Shield Hero. They have this whole church that is called the Church of the Three Heroes.
Yeah.
Church of the Three Heroes, and they hate the Shield Hero. And it's like, dude, come on.
They never explain.
Why did you even summon him if you're gonna pull this shit?
Yeah, I don't think they explain that why they don't like the Shield Hero. Besides the church.
It's the church, the whole thing, and the Pope, who is an interesting character. You don't see a lot of popes fighting in anime, but we'll get to that.
You do get you see a few, I think.
You see more than you would think, to be honest. The Pope's not known for his physical prowess.
Yeah, no, this one was definitely
like the real life one, I don't think.
No, he's definitely. They're pretty old. They're pretty old whenever.
Like
this one was pretty old too, though. He was pretty old.
He was pretty spry, though. I don't know if there's like a rule you have to be 70 to be the Pope or what, but they all do seem pretty old.
I think there is a rule. I think it's at least like 60. It's like president. You gotta have gray hair, I think.
You only have to be 35 to be president.
it was like 40. But
Yeah, it's 35. I know.
I can almost be
got
president.
plans.
Got 5 years. I'll be president.
All right. I
Running
actually
for
want to be.
president.
Do you know what the vice president's job is?
To wait for the president to get killed to be the president.
No, that'd be a shit job. So the vice president's
he's the
only
Speaker of
official
Congress, right?
job is to cast the tie-breaking vote in the Senate.
Oh, it's the Senate. Okay, I knew it was one.
So that's the only job. That's the job I want. I want to be vice president. Just they'd be like, "Hey, you want to go do something?" Like, no. There might be a vote. I need to hang around here.
Yeah.
I need to hang around here watching anime.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the president gets old.
I don't know. The president's a shit job. I never.
Yeah, no, it visibly makes people older.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, so does time. So anyway, what were we talking about?
Shield Hero?
Shield Hero, right. So Shield Hero is hanging out with Rough Saya, and then the Lance Hero tries to kick his ass.
Because of the slave thing. And because he got tricked.
Because he got tricked. So they have a duel, which the Shield Hero wins, but Bitch attacks him from behind and makes him lose the duel.
Yeah, I don't understand how he lost the duel. Because, like,
it was a trick.
Yeah, he didn't, like, do anything to him.
But then the other heroes are like, this is bullshit, you know? He got attacked from behind, clearly. So, you know, obviously the king wants to punish the Shield Hero.
Because, by the way, Bitch is his daughter.
Bitch is his daughter, which we find out later.
I don't know if we came that.
So, yeah, it's pretty interesting dynamic. As all the heroes are forming their parties, they also go out and wreck the fucking world.
Yeah, they do. No, they do a shit job.
They do such a shit job. The Shield Hero also gains a chocobo named Philo.
Oh yeah,
turn into a little girl.
Yeah.
I still.
I like the race. I like the race.
Yeah.
Chocobo race. Chocobo and dragon race.
Chocobos hate dragons. I don't know. I think there was a little bit too much lowly stuff in this for me.
Yeah.
Could have used some adults, but
yeah, definitely.
Whatever.
It's not as bad
as
not
always the target audience. So as they go out adventuring, the Shield Hero kind of decides he wants to start a delivery and jewel business, which I liked a lot. I was like, shit, just drop that hero stuff, man.
Yeah, he did a good job. He made it.
He did. He made enough to make it going.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I would.
From zero to hero, literally.
I liked it a lot, and I think it would have been the perfect anime if he just had given up on the hero business and just done deliveries.
I think there actually is an anime about that. I think it's not like merchanting, but I think it's like he leaves heroing and he's like has a farm or something. It's in the title, but I'm not gonna watch it.
Okay,
it's probably not as good. It's probably not as good as Shield Hero.
Shield Hero was really good. So the Shield Hero, gets strong, and then the first wave, he saves everyone, as the other heroes are just there for the glory. So then he starts to get a little support on his side, you know.
Oh yeah, he does a really good job because they all shit the bed. They don't
shit the bed. So while he didn't do too much of the killing in that first wave, he protected everyone, where the other heroes were just like, let's kill him as quickly as possible. So he starts to get a little support. But obviously the king doesn't want to pay him because he's a douche.
And his daughter lied to him.
His daughter's such a bitch. That's why she.
Yeah, that's her name. Is the dog biting you? Oh.
So Shield Hero goes out and he fixes everyone's problems. So you got the bow hero that killed the dragon?
Sword killed the dragon.
Sword Hero kills this dragon, and then its festering body poisons a town.
Yeah.
So he has to take care of that. Lance Hero gives some town this ancient seed to cure
Yeah,
their
and
woes, and then the ancient seed, sprouts out of everyone and kills them all, and he has to take care of that.
yeah,
And
it
what
gets
the
them
other guy
sick.
do? The
Oh,
other guy did something
I know
stupid.
what he did. The bow hero. This is the least stupid of the three, I'll say, in my opinion. He
Oh yeah,
he takes down a tyrant or something, and then just leaves.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
So like they have like a rebel takes over or something, and it's shit for everybody
Right.
else.
So he takes down like some nobleman who's shit, and
Mm-hmm.
then his cousins or whatever just take over because he didn't stay to take
Yeah,
care of anything. So the
yeah,
shield hero has to fix all that shit, just fixing everyone's messes, selling his jewels, delivering. Then the second wave hits, and we meet Glass for the first time, who
yeah,
is a real bad guy, but she goes away when the wave ends. And then this is when things start to turn, because everybody sees that the shield hero is the only one who's really doing the work. And
yeah.
then one
And
of my favorite moments
he's making up
where
for the shit heroes.
the shit heroes, yeah, that's all they are. I mean, like I said, one of them's dangerously stupid. So this is one of my favorite moments in the series when they beat the wave, and then the king calls him in and demands to know how he got so strong, and he tells him if he wants to know, he needs to come beg. I was like,
Yeah.
fucking finally! Like, I was so glad that they got to a point where Naofumi was strong enough that they couldn't just shit on him for everything.
Oh yeah. Like he's way like the other. Like they get wrecked by Glass,
Yeah,
and then he owns her, basically.
he
Not
had the
owns her.
right
Oh,
weapon. He had the
yeah.
soul shield, which he
Uh
didn't
huh.
know was right, but yeah.
Yeah, and you find out about that in the second season, so not gonna
Yeah.
spoil.
Are you up to
Yeah, you.
date on it?
Uh, I was, and then I kind of fell off.
I watched right before we started. I watched the second to last episode that was out,
Oh,
so
okay, so
I'm
so you
pretty
know
up to
it's
date.
so you know what it
Yeah, I
is.
know what's up. We
Okay.
can talk about everything. We can go into season 2. So yeah,
So,
the king gets put in his place finally, and it made me feel good.
oh yeah, it definitely felt good. Yeah, because I forget how it ends. I don't think he begs,
He
right?
doesn't beg. He threatens Raftalia, and then Naofumi
Yeah,
basically just leaves. And then
yeah,
Philo gets a slave crest, which
it was pointless.
wasn't necessary, but it was a good step forward in that kind of redemption arc where essentially Naofumi wasn't really a good guy. He came
Oh
there
no,
with the intent to be a good guy, and then they just turned him into a bad guy, and he fought his way back. All this time, his best
all
friends are.
and he's still pretty bad. Like not in a bad way, if that makes sense. Like he was bad purposefully because they were treating him like shit.
Yeah, you got to fight. Hey, I mean, he had to
Yeah,
freaking eat, man.
yeah, like he's fighting fire with fire. Like
Yeah.
yeah, so I don't blame him. I completely agree. Uh, we we didn't talk about my favorite relationship now Fumi has. It's with the shopkeeper.
Yeah, I love that guy.
I love the shopkeeper, man. I
This
was because because like and he finds him through bitch, and then like I forget what exactly it is but he's just like, you know what, man, like I see you having a rough one, and he kind of helps him out, and then like that's the only guy he goes to.
he is, yeah. The shopkeeper's like, yeah, everybody hates you. They say you raped this chick. You're a piece of shit, but you look sad. Here's some leather armor.
That's what it was, yeah.
And he's like, that was enough. It was at
And
least
then
something for him.
he repays him by like when he finds out that the shield can copy any shield, he copies every shield.
Yeah.
So he doesn't buy anything. I was like, that's shitty.
Well, he buys stuff for the others. That's all right. They're still
Yeah, yeah,
friends.
yeah. I know it was cool, but I kind of felt for him because he was like, man, you could have at least paid for it.
Yeah, he could have.
Because he was rich at that time too.
He was, yeah. And that was the other cool thing, the shield unlock abilities he starts getting in there, especially when he fights the
Yeah,
dragon and he gets the
the wrath shield.
dragon. Yeah, that whole mad
Yeah,
dragon
yeah.
shield. That was pretty
Mm-hmm.
badass. He basically
Yeah,
gets a rage skill where he can burn through anything.
he basically gets the berserk armor.
He gets the berserk armor. Yeah.
Uh, I like the way they did the like how each when they were talking about how like they level up and stuff, and each of them was came from like a different game type, so their
Mhm.
systems were different in the world.
Yeah. And that's the other, we didn't talk about that. All the heroes are from Japan, but they're all from different versions of Japan.
Yeah,
And they've all been sucked into this world.
yeah, and they all came from like different games. Like
Yeah.
I think the sword hero was a VR MMO. Uh, the archer I think was like a regular MMO or something, and I forget what dummies was.
I don't remember enough. I
Yeah,
just do remember, yeah, they're all basically playing games, and this was based off of it.
yeah, and then they were like trying to talk to each other and figure out how to level up because he was so strong, and like they found out that it was different for each
Mhm.
person, I guess, based on like their conceptions, and then whenever afterwards it helps Naofumi because now that he had that conception that they brought to him, it worked for
Yeah,
him too.
yeah. So essentially, when they do all come together to fight for a common good, they're like, Naofumi finds out about the copy ability because they're just like, you just have to believe the copy ability
Yeah,
of
yeah, yeah,
this,
yeah, yeah. That's why it
and it
was.
works. But it doesn't really help him because he copies all these shields, but none of them are anything compared to the shit he already has. Am I frozen or are you frozen?
Segue. Is that me or you?
I don't know if it was me or you.
Oh, I don't know.
We're back.
Yeah, we're back.
We'll just pop a commercial in there. It'll look great.
Mm.
So then we got, so essentially everyone's just shitting on the shield hero. They think he's this big piece of shit. And then you just find out there that you find out bitch is a princess and she has a sister named Melty who
No.
is the younger sister, but she's first in line because the younger sister is first in line for some reason. So bitch is trying to kill Melty, but then you find out that the real power in the state is the queen, and
Yeah,
the
because the
king just
matriarch of
marries into
society.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. That was well done. I think they say Melty's the one in line because the first princess is so shitty that
That
they
could,
just. I think they
her name
actually
is
state
bitch.
that. Yeah, like I think they go like, yeah, she just couldn't rule, so we made Melty the. Uh, in less words.
It makes sense.
Oh no, yeah, definitely because she's a lot more capable, even though she
Mhm.
does have a fetish for chocobos.
Yeah, she does have a chocobo fetish, especially what was her name, the queen. She was all about that.
Oh
But
yeah,
so was her mom. Her mom was all over that too.
yeah, yeah. I like the queen. The queen was cool.
I like the queen. Yeah. I don't remember her name. She was cool. She had the three
Falafel,
antennas.
falafel, because it was really
Flofio.
because something like no falafel is the bird's name. I don't know. I don't remember. I just
Anyway,
remember
there's a
that.
bird queen in there,
I just
and the
remember
bird.
that you get a little bang whenever.
She gets a little bang. Yeah, Philo gets a little bang from the bird queen, who tells her she's going to be the next queen. And then the bird queen tells Naofumi that if the heroes don't start working together, she's just going to kill them all.
Yeah.
This is some good motivation.
Yeah.
And that's when Naofumi starts to do some growing up. And she's like, she had too many good points. She's like,
Oh
did
yeah.
you
She has,
try to clear your name? Did you tell anyone you didn't do it? Or did you say it once and then get pissed off and walk away and never talk to them again?
yeah. She called him out on his bullshit.
Yeah. And that's when he grew up and he decided they're all going to be best friends forever. Kind of.
Yep.
So he tries to go talk to the Lance hero, and the Lance hero was like, no way, man. You've got slaves
Yeah.
and you
That's.
killed the other heroes.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that
And they
subplot.
get in that big fight. And then the Pope shows up and wrecks their shit.
Yeah. Doesn't he cause like a judgment spell down or something? I forget what it's
Yeah, so
called.
he drops this big
But
ass spell on him that
he
melts the
he
ground around him, and
he
he shields everyone.
he pulled a Sephiroth and did Meteor.
He did meteor. That's exactly what it was, dude. Like I
Yeah,
was wondering if it was Sephiroth at that point. And then
yeah.
this is another good part where all the heroes show up, and Naofumi's like, "You guys are all total shit." And then the Lance dude's like, "No, no, you're shit." And
Did he?
he's like, "Yeah, I'm shit. You did this, man."
Oh yeah,
And
they
then the
did do
other
that in the middle of the battlefield.
he's like, I guess I did." And then the other guys are like, "Yeah, you're shit." Naofumi's right, and he's like, "You're no better."
Yeah, yeah, that was good.
He calls him on his shit. He's like, "You're all just pretending like this is a game, but it's not. These are these people's lives."
Yeah, and that comes from the conception too, because they're like,
Yeah,
it's just a game.
just a game. Who cares? Well, Naofumi does, and that's what makes him the best hero.
Yeah, and then the Pope. Oh man, the Pope.
The Pope, dude. So the
The
Pope's there with his
he,
church, and they're all
killing off.
using these mass spells. Yeah, he tells them, at one point the bishop's like, "Sir, if they give any more energy, they'll die." And the Pope's like, "It's the greatest thing you could ever die for."
Yeah, he's definitely an evangelist.
Yeah, hell yeah, he is, dude. He was all
He's
about it.
he was like, "Yep, give it everything as long." And, oh man, but that what was it called? The sanctuary spell or
The
whatever.
sanctuary, yeah.
Yeah, that one
He
was.
builds that big church around him and gets them stuck in there, and they all fight.
I
But
kind
it
of thought it
takes,
was gonna be a Haku moment. I thought he was gonna start doing Haku stuff with the ice mirrors,
yeah, he
but he
did.
did. Oh, he
He
did.
did,
Yeah,
yeah. The Pope went into the
the
stained glass that was going around and hitting him. So that was a pretty good
that's
fight.
true.
It went on for a couple of episodes. It got the time it needed. I didn't love the ending. I didn't
No.
love that the Queen had to come save him, and then Naofumi
Yeah,
had to use his super rage to do it. But they worked as a team, and then everyone they beat the Pope, and they lived happily ever after. I I feel like that's where season 1 should have ended. I feel like
yeah.
season 1 went on about 6 episodes too long.
It could have ended there, because
It could
then
have
they
ended
just
there.
wrap up for like a couple episodes, right?
Well, after that, they go to that tropical island to train.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So
I'm
they
thinking that's season 2.
season
My brain
2
makes that. Yeah, but it should be season 2, but it's not.
should
You're
be,
right.
yeah, because that's the thing. It's something completely different, and it's almost like an OVA, man. It's like a
Hmm.
break from it. But they
And
add
there's
some
something that
stuff.
happens in that one that goes against what they said. Because in the beginning, they're like, the heroes can't party up together because they won't get XP or whatever.
Mhm.
And then, like, if they're too close, don't they party up at some point in that?
No, they
Oh,
actually
okay.
get too close and fight
Oh,
with
yeah,
each other
yeah.
about it.
Okay. Yeah, that's true.
But I remember before they get there, you forget about the king and bitch. The
Oh, yeah.
queen is putting them both to death.
Yeah.
She's gonna behead her husband and bitch daughter for just being horrible fucking people.
And he was going to let him do it, too.
Yeah, but
And
then
then
at the
he's
last
like,
minute, he's like, "Nah." And then the crowd's just totally fucking for the shield hero. Like, it's complete redemption arc. They've changed
oh, yeah.
100%.
And it's for the better, because the queen was going to, wasn't
Yeah.
going to kill him anyway.
The queen was gonna give up her own life. He stops the beheading, and he named the daughter bitch. He made him
forget what
rename
he
the daughter
names the
bitch.
king.
What was the
I forgot what he
king?
named the king. I
Was it
forget.
going? Was it
I put.
shithead?
I think so. It's something akin to that. But hold on, I'm looking it up.
So Naofumi lets them live, but they have to change their names to bitch and shithead.
Trash. It's trash.
Trash and bitch. Yeah, that was great. And then it was one of my it was. I don't know. It's probably funnier than it should have been. The next scene.
I laughed at it.
I love the next scene when they're when all the heroes are sitting together with the queen, and they keep bringing up bitch, and they start to call her by her real name, and they're like, I mean
Oh
bitch.
yeah.
It was unnecessarily funny.
And oh wait, but she has two names. They give her two names. They
What
give
was
her
the other
one
one?
bitch. I think it was Ho. I think it was just plain Ho because she's like, oh yeah. Uh, since she goes by you know, a moniker whenever she's working with the hero. Let me see exactly what it is. It's bitch. I thought they said it, but maybe they didn't. Maybe
I don't know.
not. Maybe I missed. Maybe I'm confusing it because
Bitch
or
was funny
Wikipedia.
enough.
Oh yeah, but I
Bitch was
thought they
funny
called her
enough.
Ho.
That's all I remember.
It's definitely worth it because then they completely just stop calling her. Oh, what's her name? Multi? That was
No,
her name.
Melty is the other one. I forget her name. It doesn't matter. They all have shit names.
Yeah. No, it is bitch and whore.
Bitch and
It's
whore.
bitch and
Yeah,
yeah.
good.
Whore.
She's got it coming.
I think I'm just childish. I think that's why it's funny.
No, it's wow. Yeah, we're definitely fucking childish. We're laughing at a girl change the name to bitch. So then the heroes all have to go take a boat to this special island where they can level up real
Yeah,
fast.
special training island.
And
The beach
our hero
episodes.
Shield Boy meets Lark and
Oh,
Therese.
okay, good because I didn't remember her name.
I couldn't remember her name either. I wanted to call her Lark. I wanted to call her Voorhees because I remember Lark Voorhees was Lisa in Saved by the Bell.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I wonder if she's related to Jason.
she is. Yeah, that's her
Oh,
brother.
okay. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Haven't you seen that crossover?
No, I
Now,
didn't actually. I would pay for that. I'd actually watch that one.
so they go to a special island and they keep hanging out with Lark, right? Because he's a
Yeah.
cool dude. But then shit goes sideways. I think this was the.
Yeah,
I feel like the island thing wasn't that great, even after. I didn't think the island thing
The
was going
wave.
anywhere, even after they found the dragon glass, telling them that there
Yeah,
was
that
going to
was
be
kind
a
of
wave there. But then you find out Lark and Therese are heroes. Lark
yeah,
is the scythe hero and Therese is the jewel hero.
something like that. I think it is
Jewelry
jewelry.
hero. I don't remember. She throws jewels and they explode. But they're from another world. And they have to kill the heroes from this world to save their own.
Yeah, that's the weirdest part that me and my brother have been trying to figure out. Like, because they say they were summoned, right?
Yeah. They were
But
summoned
then,
to this world. But I don't know that they were. I mean, you find out a
yeah,
little
because you
bit
find
more
out
about
that
that in season 2.
because they're from that world, we
They're
thought that
from
they
that
were
other
summoned
world.
in that other world. Like, it's confusing.
Yeah.
It's confusing, but it's good confusing.
So
It's
then
not
Glass
bad.
shows back up and they all fight and it ends in a tie.
She looks different, right?
She looks different now. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't recognize her, but I figured that was Glass.
Yeah.
And I don't like the way the fight ends in a tie with it, which is, all the other heroes incapacitated and the shield
Yeah.
hero beats
Fighting
everyone.
fighting three heroes.
But I mean, I guess he has his squad. He has his crew.
Yeah.
Ride or die.
Does Philo have the little claws at that
Yeah.
point? Okay. Yeah, that's true because they got him from the slave guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, she had new ones because the slave guy ones were beat up.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything blurs together.
It does. That's the thing. When you watch like 40 episodes of something in a week, you're like, yeah. And you remember some things I don't. I remember some things you don't because some things are way more important to me. Some things are way more important to you.
Yeah, like the ass kicking. I like the ass kicking.
Yeah,
Because Scythe Hero is pretty cool.
Scythe Hero, yeah. Lark was cool. I thought him calling everyone kiddo was fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Like, what was the point of that? So then
the whole point is for him to get caught in season 2.
Yeah.
That's the whole
That's
point.
true. That was the whole point. It's like why Krillin didn't have a nose, just to make one joke one time.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that joke.
But we forgot to mention the chick, the green-haired chick who was in love with the bow
Yeah.
hero. They kick her
Oh,
out of the squad. She joins
I
the
don't know
shield
what her name
hero.
is. I
Hmm?
don't know what her name is.
I don't either. I remember she gets a slave crest, which
Yeah,
also
yeah.
seemed unnecessary. And that
It's
was
just
the least
it's their gang
necessary
tattoo.
slave crest of them all.
It's their gang tattoo. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's the mark.
Well,
It's to show that you're a part of the gang.
he should have got one too then.
Well, then whose slaves is he gonna be?
They all could have been each other's slaves. Look, the whole point of the slave crest, it kind of made sense with Philo at the beginning, because
She was a wild animal.
Well,
Because they didn't know she turned into a little girl at first, right?
no, they didn't. But after they did, she got the slave crest because she got Rough Talia was like, you need to get it because when you get scared, Master can still help you fight.
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense, but I don't know. Neither of them needed it after.
Yeah, they didn't
pretty
need
soon.
It. I could see it making sense in Raphtalia's mind because like she was so paralyzed with the fear, and that did help her.
Yeah,
so
and
because that's how they got the bow hero to do it too. The bow hero's sidekick girl to do it too. So
green hair. We're just gonna call her green hair.
Yeah, green hair. I would rather call her furry.
Furry?
Yeah, because she dresses up in the furry costume.
She does dress up in a furry costume, which comes in pretty handy. Makes pretty strong. Yeah, we forgot to mention a couple of people they meet along the way. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Rough Talia's village. So Rough Talia, we'll talk about her for a minute, is a demi-human who lived in a demi-human village, and then a wave destroyed it. And then she got captured by a dude who just wanted to torture demi-humans. And then she got sold into slavery. So she had it pretty rough. It makes sense why she wasn't too happy when she met Naofumi. So at one point,
that CGI dragon comes out of nowhere.
Yeah. They go back to her village, and they go back to where she was a slave, and she finds one of the kids from her village and saves him, and finds out the girl she was hanging out with there just basically starved to death.
Yeah,
chained to the
ground.
That
was pretty sad.
That was very sad. One of the saddest moments in it.
And they found the little flag or whatever.
Yeah.
That's how she knew that that was pretty sad.
But it all kind of works out in the end. Naofumi wants to be the lord of that village. That's what he wants as a reward from the queen. So he takes that village, makes it his base, and then a lot of the people he's met along the way, they come and stay in the village because they think he's cool.
That whole village uproots itself, actually.
Yeah.
That whole village that he saves in the first wave comes back, and then the old lady he saves,
the old lady who turns out to be fucking super useful because she used to be a soldier or whatever, trains everyone.
She's a kung fu master or something.
She's a kung fu master. Yeah, she trains green hair furry. She's like
dope.
She trains the green hair furry, and she's like, this furry bitch got some chi, man. You wouldn't even believe it.
That's one of my favorite side characters too.
Yeah,
I like her. She's, but okay, that swordsman chick, the pink-haired one. I don't know where she came from.
She was one of the. Wasn't she one of the knights that wanted to fight with him in the second wave?
Maybe so.
The knights, when the second wave came, those knights from there were like, "Hey, we want to fight with you," and he's like, "Okay, pay me 200 silver."
Yeah,
and they're like, "Okay, we'll get it."
I remember seeing them too. Like they show up a lot.
They show up at everyone who's worked with them who's still alive comes to that village.
So they do a good job.
He builds his little community, and it's kind of a sweet ending to season 1.
Yeah, and the book, the mage lady from the shop owner. Yeah. That's just a nice detail. Whenever they like remember to incorporate people in the world,
Yeah, man.
like
I
it's an
know
actual
exactly what you
living
mean.
world.
So the other night I was watching a Goofy movie, right? And they listen, no, this is good. So at
No, I
one
like
point
Goofy movies.
they go to Possum Pete's musical place, and there's this little girl, right?
Mhm.
And she's got like big glasses and ponytails and buck teeth. And now that little girl is on the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse racing show. So it's all come
Really?
full circle.
Wow. Wow. I
It's a
didn't know
deep
there.
cut.
I didn't
I
know there was
recognized it
a.
right away.
I didn't know there was a Mickey Mouse racing show.
Yeah, I don't know if you'd like it. Are you 4?
I probably. I probably wouldn't like it. I
My
might
my
like it.
two my 2-year-old doesn't even seem that interested. So I don't know if anyone would. He's more into just the clubhouse.
I
So
might
yeah,
have to check it out.
season one's pretty good.
Can you
Season
add that one
two,
to the wheel? The Mickey Mouse show.
what?
You could add the Mickey Mouse show to the wheel.
We've already got Fast and Furious on there. I don't want to get too much racing and Initial D. So
Oh man. Hopefully you don't have to watch the initial D. It's
I
kind
don't
of a
know.
rough watch. It's good. It's a good show. It's
Well,
just
there's
the
like
CGI.
9 series, so
The
I'm
CGI
worried.
is really hard.
That's I've seen parts of it. I
Oh,
don't know.
okay.
It's always good to see, more family. That's what racing's all about, family.
No, this one's not. It's about not spilling water when you drift.
Yeah. That's what Tokyo Drift was about.
Pretty much. It is. It's Tokyo Drift in the 90s.
Tokyo Drift was 2000.
No, it's. I'm saying
Oh,
it should
this was
be.
like how could you say it's bad if it's like Tokyo Drift?
It's not.
Is there
I'm just trying to
drifting?
get you. Yeah, there's drift. Kinda.
Is there
It's
a
not the
king?
focus.
Is there a drifting king?
No, there's definitely
It
not.
doesn't sound anything like Tokyo Drift.
There's. It's about going downhill.
There's drifting in Tokyo. That's got to be enough, huh?
Yeah, this is close. They're in Tokyo. The cars drift sometimes by accident or on purpose.
This sounds fucking magical. So,
Mhm.
we were talking about going downhill. Speaking of going downhill, what do you think of season 2 so far?
It's a necessary evil, from what I understand. Like
Why do you say
I
that?
understand. I understand that the turtle part is hard to watch. Like it's a rough watch, but
Are
from
you past
everything,
the turtle part yet?
yeah, I got to the part where he meets the the worst named hero, the trap hero, or is that what she is? The trap hero, and she uses a fishing rod or something.
The
I
hunter's
didn't.
hero. The hunter
Oh,
hero.
that's what. Oh, okay, yeah, the hunter hero, and she uses a
Yeah.
fishing rod. She's like, "This is
Yeah.
the only thing I can use." That's not even a hunting tool. That's a
It
fishing tool.
There's a
I
fishing.
mean,
Fishing and hunting aren't necessarily the same thing.
yeah,
So
but
yeah, you're right. I mean, did you watch dub or sub?
dub, of course.
Okay, so did you notice they changed Naofumi's voice in season 2?
No, I didn't.
Oh, I did. Right fucking away.
I didn't. But
So it
I had finished it before, too.
that's what I was thinking, man. So I watched the end of season 1, the beginning of season 2, and I was like, why is he it just sounded different. It was like, is he
Yeah.
doing a different voice? And I looked it up and
Yeah, no, he died. Right? That's not the voice actor that just passed away?
was it?
I think so. I believe so. I believe that's why they
Uh-oh.
had to change it. Because I remember talking about it.
Uh-oh. If so, whoops. If so, we dedicate this episode to him. And you're doing great in season 2, new guy.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, it was because it was Billy Kamitz. And he passed on June 9th. So yeah, it was him. I was right. It wasn't
right.
this.
So this episode is dedicated to him. We wish his friends and family the best. Anyway,
yeah, no, definitely. It was definitely a sad thing because that dude's like he was in a lot too.
But he was perfect for Naofumi.
Oh yeah, his voice
that was
he was
right on casting for him.
And like I said, the reason I didn't notice was because I think the only reason I knew it was somebody different was because somebody told me because he had just passed. And I was like, oh, really? I like that. That's sad. But yeah, like he'll definitely be missed. I can't compare him. I'd have to listen to him back to back.
Listen to him back to back. The problem is the new guy. I don't know. I probably would have been more okay with it if he wasn't trying to impersonate the old guy.
Yeah,
Just if
that's
you're gonna
probably
be different, just be different. If
yeah.
something like
It's a
that
whole new
happens,
season.
go different.
Yeah, it's a whole new series. Not series. It's a whole new season.
Isn't
It's
it?
it's understandable.
So the spirit turtle, that just fucking came out of nowhere.
Yeah, yeah. It came out of nowhere. It kind of, from
It's
what
like
I understand, it's a necessary. I said it was a necessary evil because a lot of it is needed, like for the plot in the future. From what I understand from people that read the light novels, I believe.
I
Like
guess we'll see.
they
Uh,
say, I've seen that it's a rough part of the books too, but like they had to do it. Like
so essentially,
they
we
couldn't
have
skip over it.
a giant angry turtle comes to
Super
life
turtle.
once every couple of thousand years to kill everyone, and the heroes have to kill the turtle because he's shooting out all these familiars, which kill everyone. And then
And
they meet this lady who it turns out is a familiar, and she's like, "Hey, just kill me, and it'll kill the turtle. Let's do that." And they're like, "Nah, you're nice. Let's
yeah,
go inside the turtle."
yeah, and find out that which you wouldn't. I don't think it would have worked anyway.
It
Because doesn't don't they try and do that and then like dude's like, no, the book hero, is that
the
what he's
book
called?
hero. So they go inside the turtle and find out that there is a hero from another world named
Another one.
the book hero who is controlling it. But also, while they're in there, some random people just show up inside the turtle with them, and
Yeah,
Naofumi's like, "Hey, who are you?" And they're like, "The queen sent us, kiddo." They're like,
yeah,
that was the point.
of large saying kiddo in
So
season one
it's Lark and Therese there to help kill the turtle.
and Glass.
With it. Their glasses there too, and they're actually there to kill the book hero because the book hero is a douche,
Oh, he's shitty.
but he does have a point. Like when no, listen, he does. When Lark's like,
Oh, I
how
was
could
listening.
you, how could you, how could you use your weapons against us, you know? And then the book hero's like, because I don't do what this fucking book says. The book is just a
Yeah,
tool. Be your own
yeah,
man. He
yeah.
was right. I mean, they all should have thought that more. It was kind of on point with Naofumi in the first season becoming a jeweler.
Oh yeah, because I mean, even the four cardinal heroes, they kind of like they were supposed to be, like they talk about how they were supposed to be summoned in different kingdoms or whatever,
They were
and they
supposed to,
weren't.
yeah. There,
Yeah,
I don't, yeah. It was either summoned to different kingdoms or they were all supposed to go protect one kingdom.
yeah,
But yeah, they
and
were supposed to be in different kingdoms, and they're
yeah,
all just right fucking there.
and it's all and it's fucking up all the other kingdoms because of
Mm-hmm.
that. And then like Naofumi, that makes Naofumi go, well, that's why they go to the beach because it's in a different kingdom. And Naofumi was like, well, you know what? Since I have to leave, well, since we should be leaving.
No, the beach only
Oh,
appeared like every couple of years. It was a good spot to level up, and they were going
oh,
there.
okay.
And then Naofumi was going to go to the kingdom with the demi humans.
Because they blocked him from leveling up. Then the
Yep,
you're right.
because they
You're right.
blocked him from doing the class upgrades. But they were able to
And
do the class upgrades. But he was still going to the demi human kingdom because that's what you should do.
well, yeah, that too. Then
So
there's a
yeah,
big
they
CGI dragon.
the
Came out of
CGI
fucking
dragon.
nowhere. It was a bad
They had a
CGI.
couple of CGI. What do you think of the animation overall?
It was good, except for when they have like the big monsters.
The big
Except for
monsters were way out of place with that
except
3D
for
animation.
Filolial. The Filolial Queen was pretty cool.
Yeah,
Like she looked good. She looked good.
she looked like a big Flolio.
And she killed the other CGI dragon.
She killed the shit out of the CGI dragon. Like
She,
they couldn't even touch him, and the Flolio Queen just chopped his fucking head off.
yeah,
She's like, I'm done with this shit.
that
Go
fucking
be nice to your friends.
oh man, that turtle fucks up that whole army. They had
The
a bad day.
turtle is a
They had
tough dude.
they had a
So
bad day.
it was essentially no one can even hurt the spirit turtle. The only way to kill it is to
Kill its heart.
kill its heart and chop off its head at the same time, or kill the one chick who keeps saying "kill me."
Yeah. And they're like, no.
And then Naofumi's like, "No way," but she's like, "Well, I'm taking over your shield with the turtle power."
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, I don't like that. It
I
seemed
kind of
weird
like
to
the
do.
I kind of like the Wrath Shield more.
Yeah, the Wrath Shield is pretty cool, but she's like, you don't need to use it anymore because you have the Spirit Turtle, blah, blah, blah. But we'll see. They haven't done anything with either of them since.
Well, yeah, because spoiler alert, he loses all his levels.
He loses all his levels, man. I liked the hard reset.
Yeah.
I feel like it put us a little back to square one. He follows the book hero to his world.
Yeah, and we meet
Goes
another
to that
douchebag.
door, and then they lose all the levels and they start all over. But it's pretty good. I don't want to spoil anything for you, Sai. You need to catch up.
Yeah, I actually was watching. I think I'm 3 episodes behind.
Yeah, I feel like it's this season's slow, but yeah, I see what you mean where it had to build up to. I feel like the Spirit Turtle thing could have been like 3 episodes though.
Oh, I completely
They
agree
could have
with
cut
you.
that down.
They could have cut it. They could have cut it. Like I didn't need to see them kill off an army of what was it, the siege soldiers that they just fuck
Yeah.
slaps. Didn't he use meteor too?
The turtle?
Yeah.
No, he just shoots shit
Oh, okay.
and throws rocks.
Yeah, he was definitely a
And
raid boss.
you think people would avoid the rocks, but they don't. Man.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's when he had the shield hero flag. That was cool too. That was a good moment.
things just really perked up in the second to last episode they've aired so far. So I definitely recommend everyone check that out. We won't spoil it for Sai though.
I don't care if people spoil it for me.
Oh, Reptalia is one of the Cardinal heroes.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Oh, one of the ones from the
Yeah. Coming to this world, she's one of the Cardinal heroes.
Okay.
She's there
in that world.
Yeah.
Okay.
So maybe she has a sword, so I assume she's the sword hero, but they haven't said anything yet.
Okay.
Maybe they do in this episode.
That's pretty cool.
It was pretty cool. She earned it. She deserves it.
But there's one thing that they mentioned that we never see, right? And I might be this might be the Mandela effect. But I'm pretty sure they mentioned 4 people from the world that they used to be in that are almost equal to the Cardinal heroes, but we never see them. Because they said they were coming to help fight the turtle, right?
I don't remember that, but it could have been. I was kind of...
I thought there was... I don't know. I'll have to...
I wasn't paying enough attention to the turtle stuff because I was so bored by it.
It was
but
yeah,
hard. I could see that because you think how many people have they fought that are stronger than them? The queen is way stronger than them. So there's got to be more.
Yeah, but I think they had like 4 heroes with like a they're like, oh, they're almost as strong as the shield heroes. Not the shield heroes, the Cardinal
strong
heroes.
as the heroes. I do that every time.
Yeah.
So,
but it was good.
Liked it.
Oh yeah,
what
I
do you think? What
one.
grade are you going to give it?
I'll give it an A minus.
A minus?
Yeah. Like it was good. It was good. But if you're not into that kind of show, I could see you not liking it.
Well, one of the first things you said is like, yeah, it's an isekai. You're not going to see anything new here, which I agree. But I mean, I think it was way better than Sword Art Online.
Oh, I agree.
I was not a Sword Art fan. Yeah.
I wasn't either, and I just finished it. Like recently, really? I just watched the last part, the Alicization or whatever. That's actually the best part.
I haven't I watched the first season because my brother and my friend were really into it, and then I started the second season, and I was like, no, I don't want this anymore. And I just
That's the
played through. I played through all the .hack GU games, and I was like, man,
oh
this is gonna be just like that, and I'm gonna be so happy.
God.
But it wasn't.
The games I've never played them. I
The
like the
game,
Cat.
yeah, you won't like the games now. Maybe if you'd
I
played them
figured
20
that.
years ago,
Yeah, I figured that.
they,
I
they
almost bought
definitely
it
do not
because they
hold
did the
up.
remake. Oh
The
no,
remake
yeah,
didn't hold up. It's not worth it. Maybe if you get it for $5 or
probably.
free. So
Yeah,
I'm with you, man. I'm in the A range too. I would give it a solid A. I might have even given it an A+ if not for the turtle stuff.
yeah.
But it's
I
it's
can
it's a
agree with
lot
that.
of buildup, and I think it would have played better, like we said, if it ended after the Pope fight.
Yeah,
And then
and that
season one ended there, and then season two.
that probably
But
would have made the turtle a little easier to swallow.
yeah, like had this started out with finding out they're heroes from another universe, heroes from other
Yeah,
worlds. I'm with you.
and we meet Lark, and then yeah, I
Yeah,
could see that making it a little better. Cause
let's
the
just send an email to someone. They'll listen to us.
yeah, of course. Why wouldn't they?
All right.
Strongly
So
worded letter.
overall, I think we're gonna give it an A.
Oh yeah,
One of our better rated ones. All right. So now's the big time, man. We're gonna spin this
spin
wheel.
that wheel.
Are you ready? You seem super
Yes,
excited. Let me just
it's gonna
click
be something. It's
19
gonna be initial D.
frames.
It's gonna be initial D.
Certainly hope so. All right. So we got our wheel up. As everyone knows, this is the wheel we spin it every other week. Whatever it lands on, we watch the anime. We got some good ones on there. I'm going to go ahead and take Shield Hero off. Probably not going to watch it twice. Got everything from Digimon to One Piece to Attack on Titan to Space Dandy.
Ooh.
All right. You ready, Sai?
Yep.
Are you hoping for anything in particular? Aside from initial D?
Taboo tattoo.
All right. So what we got. The wheel is spinning. This is the most exciting part. Could be anything. Any of these 89 things. One Piece. All right. One Piece.
You have to watch the whole thing.
Yeah, we are going
You
to
gotta watch
watch
the whole. You gotta watch all of it.
1,000 episodes of One Piece before next week, before 2 weeks. And
I'm
we
caught
should be
up.
good to go. Are you caught up?
Yes.
So I used to watch One Piece on Toonami
I hope it wasn't the
20
four
years ago,
kids.
and that was the last I saw.
Question: did
Yeah,
Sanji have a cigarette or a lollipop?
he had a lollipop. It was on Toonami.
Oh,
It wasn't
oh,
on Adult Swim. It was on Toonami.
that was the bad one. Oh,
I don't recall. I mean, I thought it was fine. I didn't
oh
love it
no,
all that much.
that's the four kids dub. Everyone hates the four kids dub.
Yeah, I could see that. Oh well, I'll probably watch the Four Kids stuff then.
They have it on
Be like,
Netflix.
man, this fucking sucks. Why do you have cigarette? Why didn't you have any cigarettes?
Yeah, no, they have it on Netflix. I don't think it's the four kids though.
We'll find it.
Because
But,
I actually recently started watching it again.
but you're caught up.
Yeah,
You watched 1,000 episodes.
no, like
Isn't there 1,000?
I caught up and then I started over again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I did. So I'm caught up. I watch it weekly, but I also am watching from the beginning again.
Man, it seems hard to do.
It is, but
All
One
right.
Piece is great. It's going to be an S+.
I've never heard anyone say anything bad about One Piece. I really haven't. I mean, the reason I haven't watched One Piece is because there's 1,000 episodes.
Yeah, that's why everyone. Yeah, the roughest part is the first part. Like that's usually the part people don't like. It's the
Well, that's the
first
part
part.
we're going to be watching, so that's
Yeah.
great.
I mean, I like the first part. That's what got me hooked on it. So,
all right. So we
question:
got that. Yeah.
how far into the first part are you watching? Are you watching all of the East Blue?
How long is that?
I don't know. Let me see to make sure.
We normally do. We normally try to cap it around 30 episodes.
It might be that.
It doesn't matter. I mean, we'll watch something like that. We'll watch some episodes.
I'm looking at the
talk.
guide right now.
We'll talk about. We'll see if Chuck Huber wants to come on. He'll probably be a big fan of that.
Probably. Oh. Seth and Sanji is 26. So. At about 30, you'll get almost all of the East Blue.
We'll probably
like you get up to Arlong Park.
I don't know what any of these words mean, but I'm super excited for it.
Do you remember the shark people?
No, I don't. I remember. I think there was a reindeer with a hat.
That's way after.
Oh, I don't know if I watched it in order. I just
Probably
remember.
not.
You know, it doesn't matter. We'll watch it again. We'll start over. It'll be great. Everyone's gonna love it. So make sure you tune in next Friday. We will not be on. We're doing a special 50th episode next Thursday at 8 p.m. We're gonna have a fireside chat with our good friend Chuck Huber from Full Metal Alchemist. And then the following Friday, we will be reviewing One Piece, the anime. And then the Friday after that, we'll be doing our what is it? What's 12 or something? We're gonna be doing our monthly trivia. So that's gonna be great. Everyone make sure to tune in for that. All right. Sai, you want to take us out?
No.
All right.
Put the box back under the bed. Put some dust on it.
Dust on it.
Let them know that. No, you don't want them to know that you took your dad's anime stash.
You never stole your dad's anime stash?
No, I didn't.
Oh man. All right, guys.
My dad willingly got me into anime, so.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I don't think he thinks so.
Oh.
Yeah, he doesn't like the pillows I have with the titties.
Which
is all a joke, by the way. I don't actually have.
Sure you don't, man. Sure. You went a different way. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Tune in the next couple of weeks to find us. And if you have any questions or suggestions, email us at dadsanimestash@gmail.com, or you can check us out on Facebook and YouTube. And we will see you.
And they're going to figure out how many episodes of One Piece they're going to subject themselves to.
Probably 1,000.